NBA 2K16, but I'm not just playing NBA, I'm also making video, but not just any video, a rant video. And today our topic is cyberbullying. Now, let me just start off by saying that how cyberbullying is just, I find it plain stupid. That's how I'm gonna say it. Just plain stupid. I mean, it's pointless, and I mean, why even do it? That's the question. Why even do it? Well, I'm gonna answer my own question. Well, when you research, you wonder, which gender does the most cyberbullying? Well, when you research, the research shows, and you'll find it surprising, that boys do it a bit more than girls. Now, I find that most who are victimized by cyberbullying, by this I mean, they're just asking for a death wish. If you just look at it, I mean, in some sort of way, it kind of looks like they're asking for a death wish, because it looks like they're just wanting to ruin their lives. And I mean, it's not good. I mean, if they want to ruin their lives, then there's something wrong with them. But I mean, they should start thinking for themselves and think that I don't want to ruin my life, I want to have a good life. Well, that's not what some are thinking. And like I said about which gender does most of cyberbullying, it's boys. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Boys do it a bit more than girls. And you yourself will find that very surprising. Now, let me go over why here that boys do it a bit more than girls. Sorry, my voice today. I don't know what's wrong. But anyways, back to the topic. Why boys do it a bit more than girls is because, I mean, for the boys, they have nothing to do sometimes. Like some boys, some of them, right? Some of them have nothing to do, and some of them they want to get to, like, in some bullying mood. And I mean, what's the sense of that? That doesn't make sense, right? Well, usually when I get into that bullying mood, they usually pick on the innocent. And mostly the gender that also gets victimized by this is the girls. Now, you're wondering why. Why the girls? Why not the boys? Well, the girls, because usually something happens and they, it caused the boys to cyberbullying them. And I'll explain why. Now, usually sometimes this is like, sometimes that it's rare, but sometimes it's the case where one boy likes a girl, and if the girl doesn't like him back, he'll end up blackmailing her. And when I say blackmailing her, I mean legit blackmailing her. Now, usually it's because she turns him down and says, oh, you're not my type, blah blah blah. Well, I mean, usually also, like, they get blackmailed for this, and usually, like, when it comes to several, they use their phones, and somehow or some way they get the girl's phone number. And usually what they do is they ask for, like, the girl's, like, pictures, like, if you know what I'm trying to say. And basically, like, when they use social media, and when they cyberbully, they also expose. They use social media to expose the person. The social media that usually is used the most is Facebook and Twitter. Like, that's like basically the main social medias that people get cyberbullied on. I mean, now, I don't think Facebook is used a lot, but I mean, those are the main social medias that most people get cyberbullied on. Now, now for, I mean, like they usually, when they do a dare, they expose them on social media, or they send an inappropriate picture, they post it on social media. It's just to get into the person's head, and I mean, that's quite as nice as you think it is. And I mean, it needs to be stopped. I mean, some girls usually stand up, but I mean, nowadays, like, kind of like cyberbullying really happens for boys. And for when the boys cyberbully the boys, I mean, it's kind of like, it's rare. Is usually like making fun of them. That goes for the girls too, right? I mean, it rarely happens when it comes to cyberbullying. It rarely happens. And for the girls, I mean, they're the quite exact same as boys, just like kind of a bit different. What they do is, like, yes, they do use social media, but they don't use, like, go through text or email like the boys when it's cyberbullying. They're way different. They use like Twitter. Twitter is like mostly bigger when it comes to social media. Like, they mostly use that. Sometimes Facebook, you rarely hear girls use Facebook to cyberbully, but I mean, it's mostly Twitter. And usually when they cyberbully the girls, it's usually about just exposing them of something that's not even true, or making fun of them and stuff like that. And tell you the truth, most girls do sign up to it, most don't. Usually they get the police involved, they get a parents or principal or school. And I mean, but they don't do that. Usually they just, some of them, if they're like, usually some of them will just not care about it, they'll just let it happen. Some will be very affected by it. They'll just usually, like, just like let it happen, let it go through, because they're just standing up for themselves. Now, I recommend that most people who cyberbully don't just go on social media. I mean, that's not really social media is for. When you kind of think of it, it's just social media is just to, like, post pictures or repost a video that you find that was good or funny. But I mean, if you're gonna use it for cyberbullying, then I suggest you just stay off. You shouldn't be even on social media. You just stay off. And for some people who are getting cyberbullied and just let it happen to them and ruin their lives, I mean, I also suggest you guys, mostly you guys, is what important for you. You guys have to stay off social media. And you guys need to have a good life, not a ruined one. Okay, that was my topic, my rant topic about cyberbullying. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please leave a like. If you don't, leave a thumbs down and comment, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.